this is your daily dose of Rust. Real talk. My name is Prestige, and in this video I'm going to show you how to become a scripter in Rust. Now most of you have probably watched HJune's video if you're here, and while there are some decent takeaways from his video, it is more or less outdated and in my opinion not really recommended. 2 years ago his spray was considered pretty good by all means, but let's face it, you have probably F7 more people since that video than he has streamed days on Rust in the last 2 years. And that's not to say some of them won't get banned, because some will, but for every cheater caught, at least 10 slip through the radar. And as of right now, Rust's anti-cheat is a joke. But let's get straight to the point. How is this video going to get other players to F7 you instead of you F7ing them? Well, it's pretty simple. So, the easiest example I can think of is this. If you took your Ironsight in-game sensitivity, added a muzzle brake, divide your in-game by 0.5, and add a science to multiply your new 0.5 by 0.8, and that'll give you 0.4. Throw on a Holo sight, multiply your new 0.4 by 3.5, and then divide that 1.4 by 3, which gives you 0.4667. So, if that example wasn't easy enough,
that was easy.
Add an Ironsight in-game sensitivity example of 1.0. Add an 8 times onto it and multiply your 1.0 by 3.5. You get 3.5. Now add a silencer and multiply your 1.0 by 3.5 to get 3.5, and multiply your 3.5 by 0.8, and that'll give you 2.8. This is your new sensitivity with silencer and 8x on any gun.
Gotcha, bitch!
Now you might ask, what is sensitivity? Here's the catch. They say if you want to learn the AK spray, add on an 8x. But I disagree. Because when you practice using an 8x on an AK with your normal Ironsight sensitivity, you are learning a bad muscle memory because the spray is much more drastic.
Right, this motherfucker
You can
don't
convert your
miss.
8x to
No,
an
he's
Ironsight
fucking
spray by
good.
That
multiplying your
motherfucker
in-game
don't miss,
sensitivity
man.
by
He's good.
2.5.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
So in my case, my Ironsight sensitivity is 0.06. If I add on an 8x and multiply my 0.06 by 3.5, that'll give me 0.21. Now my 8x spray is the exact same spray as with Ironsights. Now if I use Holo, I simply multiply my Ironsight sensitivity 0.06 by 3.5 and divide that 0.21 by 3 to get 0.07. Ironsights and silencer, do 0.06 times 0.8, and that equals 0.048. With Holo and silencer, times your Holo sense by 0.8, and that equals 0.056. Any other gun with an 8x is your base sense times 3.5, which for me would be 0.21. Holo is just your base sense times 3.5 divided by 3, which for me is 0.07. Silencer is just 0.07 times 0.8, and that equals 0.056. Now your Ironsight is just your normal sensitivity. Changing your sensitivity to match Ironsights with different attachments is beneficial because it makes it so you only need to learn one muscle memory for each gun. I would recommend using the 8 times sensitivity change to learn any recoil pattern with the gun extremely fast. I would not recommend trying to use the 8x recoil with the 3.5 times increase in sensitivity on an actual server, as your tracking will be less than optimal. Once you learn the pattern while stationary, I would use the 8 times with the increase in sensitivity while strafing in order to learn the change in mouse movement you need to do in order to stay on target, as the whole idea behind this is with the zoom of the 8x you can really see how the recoil differs bullet to bullet between stationary and strafing. I would recommend using a Holo sight for every single gun in the game with the change of sensitivity included, as your sacrifice in a very small decrease in tracking is more than made up for with the increase in recoil control. The benefits of Holo turn any tier 2 gun into a tier 3 gun. This is due to the 70% increase in accuracy, which makes aim cone almost non-existent. The main benefit of Holo sight is that you can strafe while standing up and receive almost the same aim cone reduction as any gun with laser while crouched. So let's recap. Use an 8x to learn the recoil pattern. Multiply your in-game sense by 3.5x to get the exact same mouse pattern as Ironsight with any gun. If you use Holo, multiply your in-game sense by 3.5 and then divide by 3. If you use silencer, multiply Holo, Ironsight, or 8x sensitivity by 0.8. And this also works for 16x. Just multiply your 8x sensitivity by 2. Don't get me wrong. The whole point of this video is to get you at a level with every gun where you can compete with cheaters. That is to say, with this method it is best to learn the first 7 to 10 bullets, because if you need any more than that, you're dead to a cheater. Plus, the longer you spray, the worse aim cone becomes, and if you're spraying more than 10 bullets at a time, you're probably going to die from not repositioning. I killed 2! Okay, oh, and I'm live on Twitch Monday to Friday at 5 PM PST. And no, this video wasn't a troll. Try it out.